Hey, what's going on, guys? This is White Chaos, so welcome back to another video! So this video is mainly aimed towards new players, beginning players to this game who have just started playing within the last week, possibly 2 weeks, and maybe even some of you out there who have been playing since the game came out. You don't know how to properly loot efficiently. This video should help you guys. So that's my job here, to help you guys loot more efficient in PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. If you guys end up enjoying the video, don't forget to smash that like button and also subscribe to the channel for more PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds and H1Z1 content. Let's get right into the video! Some of you may be wondering, how do you loot more efficiently in Battlegrounds? It just doesn't make any sense. Well, there are 3 different ways you can actually loot in this game. There might be a couple more, but I mean 3 generic ways you would loot in this game. First one being, which probably most of you beginning players are doing right now, you would run up to the object, you would try to look around corners and try to find it, and once you do find it, let's say a helmet, you would look at the ground, it would show you the helmet, press F to pick up, and you'd press F, and then it would do a little animation. That's like hide and seek with items, and plus you got an animation there at the end. It just doesn't add anything to your life and death situation. If anything, it'll probably gear more towards your death situation. So you need to be more efficient than that. The second thing that I started doing in this game to be more efficient was, if you actually press tab over an area or an object, it'll show it on the ground. So it makes looting things way more efficient by just seeing what's in your list instead of looking all over the ground. What you would do is you would right click the item and it would go into your inventory, and then if you're even crazier than that, you'd right click it, like say it's an attachment and there's a compensator on the ground for your AR, you would right click it, go into your inventory, and then you'd right click it again, go onto your weapon immediately. So yeah, it got way more efficient than the last step, but still not too efficient, simply because yes, you do have all those perks right there. You don't need to actually specifically look for the item, but also there's still the animation. What the hell is the deal with that? So the best and most efficient way to loot in this game, currently, it may actually be a bug. I didn't really look into it too much, but it's kind of odd how you go about doing this. Now, with the second way that I started looting, where you would press tab over the ground and you would right click it and it would insta go into your inventory, and then if you had an attachment or something to put on your gun, then you would right click it again to throw it onto your gun immediately. That seems pretty fast, right? This step, which is the best and most efficient way to do it, may seem a little bit slower because you actually have to drag, in this case, you drag from the ground, throw it into your inventory, and if you want to be even more efficient than that, then you can drag it from the ground onto your weapon attachment or from the ground onto your character. Now, you guys might be thinking, how is that more efficient? You right click from the step before, but in this one you drag? I don't understand. How is that better? Well, the reason why it's better is because there's no animation, and that's why I believe there's a bug, because with the other 2 ways to loot in this game, you'd have to go through an animation, which kind of halts your gameplay, and if people are fighting and shooting from behind, they're gonna hit you because you're just standing still. In this case, you don't have to go through the animation, so you can just wobble around, walk around in a circle if you want to, side by side, and dodge bullets if you're in a life or death situation. Since not going through the animation, it makes things go way faster, and it's just fast paced. I have gameplay showing in the background right now of me probably going to the military camp in all of this footage and just looting objects really fast, getting gear fast enough so I can start killing people. And I think in one of these clips I jumped down here. This was actually the first piece of footage I got for this video, which was probably about 20 minutes ago. I hopped down here to the military camp on the island. I immediately started dragging things into my inventory, getting some weapons, some gear, and I blew away 2 people. Yeah, I came up behind them, but I was looted. I was already, not fully looted, of course, but I already had a weapon in order for me to kill them and get the upper hand. Also, another thing to add, which is basically the same thing from looting items off the ground, people's crates after you kill them or you just see one laying on the ground, the same rule applies here for the supply drop as well. You don't need to press on the supply drops or the crates on the ground by pressing F. Instead, you could just press tab around it and just drag things into your inventory. Very quick, very efficient. I've gone to the supply drop and been out of there within seconds. Not like with under 5 seconds. I would roll up, get out, grab the M24, and then get the hell out of there because there's other people going for that supply drop. Also, one more thing you can do, which I actually don't do, is when you're scanning through rooms, what I personally do is I walk into a room, I just kind of glance at the ground quickly, and then if I see an item, I start pressing tab and I'll drag it in my inventory. If it reveals more items, then good. I'll drag those items into my inventory as well. But what some people do is they walk into a room with their tab already open and they just run around the room with their tab open. They can't use the mouse to look all over the place, so they're kind of blind because of that menu right there. But I prefer to just find the object and then tab over it and drag it in. That's just the way I do it, but you can do it either way. Both are still very, very efficient. So I guess that's going to be the video, guys. If this helped you out and you guys want more PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds tips, please let me know down below. And if you guys enjoyed the video, don't forget to smash that like button. Also subscribe to the channel for more Battlegrounds and H1Z1 content. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.